Pacify, to appease or bring to a state of peace or tranquility. Pact, an agreement or covenant. Pagan, one of a people or community observing a polytheistic religion, an irreligious or hedonistic person. Pageant, an elaborate public spectacle illustrative of the history of a place, institution, or the like. Palate, the roof of the mouth, the sense of taste. Palatial, pertaining to or resembling a palace. Magnificent, stately. Paleontology, the science of the forms of life existing in former geologic periods. Palette, the techniques and colors used by an artist. Palinode, a poem in which the poet retracts something said in an earlier poem. Pall, anything that covers, shrouds, or overspreads. Palliate, to try to mitigate or conceal the gravity of an offense by excuses, apologies, etc. Pallid, faint or deficient in color, lacking in vitality or interest. Palpable, readily or plainly seen, heard, perceived, etc. Capable of being touched or felt. Palsy, any atonal muscular condition characterized by tremors of the body parts. Paralysis. Paley, pale. Pamphlet, a complete publication of generally less than 80 pages stitched or stapled together. Pamphleteer, a writer or publisher of pamphlets, especially on controversial issues. Panacea, an answer or solution for all problems or difficulties. Pan-American, pertaining to all the countries or people of North, Central, and South America. Pandemic, prevalent throughout an entire country, continent, or the whole world. Pandemonium, unrestrained disorder, the abode of all the demons. Panegyric, formal or elaborate praise. Panel, a distinct portion, section or division of a wall, wainscot, ceiling, door, shutter, fence, etc. Panic, an instance, outbreak, or period of hysterical or irrational behavior. Panoply, a wide-ranging and impressive array or display. Panorama, an unobstructed and wide view of an extensive area in all directions. Pantheism, any religious belief or doctrine that identifies God with the universe or nature. Pantheon, a famous temple in Rome, the collective gods of a particular mythology. Pantomime, the art or technique of conveying emotions, actions, feelings, etc. without speech. Papacy, The office or jurisdiction of the Pope. Papyrus, a tall aquatic plant of the sedge family, a material on which to write, prepared from thin strips of the papyrus plant. Parable, a short allegorical story designed to illustrate or teach some truth, religious principle, or moral lesson. Paradox, any person, thing, statement, or situation exhibiting an apparently contradictory nature. Paragon, a model or pattern of excellence, exemplar, ideal. Parallel, extending in the same direction and never converging or diverging, having the same direction, course, nature, or tendency. Parallelism, agreement in direction, tendency, or character. Paralysis, a loss or impairment of voluntary movement in a body part. Paralyze, to bring to a condition of helpless stoppage, inactivity, or inability to act. Paramount, chief in importance or impact, preeminent. Paramour, an illicit lover, especially of a married person. Paraphernalia, equipment, apparatus, or furnishing used for a particular activity. Paraphrase, a restatement of a text or passage giving the same meaning in a different form. Pare, to remove an outer coating, layer, or part by cutting.